What is up, YouTube? What is up? 808's him here, and we are back with another episode of Flight Sim. In this one, we are going to be doing something pretty cool here. Let's check our flight planner. We are going to be headed to some filming locations from classic Halloween movies. Also just some destinations that are iconic. So for right now, let's get our I'm just gonna get the plane set up for this. We have a custom thing set up here, so we don't even need the heading right this minute. Our airspeed we're gonna want to set to manual, probably like about right there. Okay guys, let's get this set up. We are going to, as we get in the air, I will get us explained. So we got positive rates. Taking off here from Pittsburgh International. It's a beautiful night here on Halloween. So yeah, we're taking off here from Pittsburgh International, and we're headed out. Let's get our flaps up. We're headed out towards Monroeville. There is a mall there that was the filming location for The Dawn of the Dead. So that is a classic movie. But yeah, so we're on the way there. We're just getting a nice view of Pittsburgh as we leave. So first things first, let's get auto throttle on, autopilot on, nav mode on. Flight director, all that's on. So yeah, folks, we are on the way to 185. But we're on the way to Monroeville to go see a mall where The Dawn of the Dead was filmed. So that's super cool. Okay. But yeah, we're making our way over to Monroeville, and that's where we will see our first
approach. Stoner 69er. Stoner 69er is tied 3 miles west of Papa. Number 2 train. 5200. Request flight following.
There's downtown Pittsburgh, or there's Pittsburgh right there.
Stoner 69er 420 heavy. Radar contact 2 miles southwest of Papa November 2 tree. 4900. Altimeter 2981.
Roger. Stoner 69er 420 heavy.
Amazing. See you, Pittsburgh. And yes, folks, now we are officially making our way out of Pittsburgh and on to Monroeville, which, like I have said, it's filming locations from classic films. And as we get towards our first waypoint and stuff like that, as we get towards that, I guess we'll just do this. We're hand flying because something's wonky, bro. I think it's just the wind alone that's causing this to not. Oh, we're actually coming in real hot on Monroeville. Our very first waypoint here. I thought I was wondering what was going on, but we're about to pass over the Monroeville Mall here, which is where the Dawn of the Dead was filmed. Here's Monroeville. I'm pretty sure the mall is right back there. Oh no, here's our waypoint right here. As you can see right below us is the Monroeville Mall right there. And that is where the Dawn of the Dead was filmed. So that is our first destination of our Halloween flight. Right there. Monroeville Mall, Dawn of the Dead. Okay. Not too bad. And actually, I guess it wants us to go a little bit lower on the altitude, so let's go a little bit lower. But no, guys, yeah, we're doing real good. The wind is just insane. That's what's going on. But that was Monroeville. So now we're making our way, golly, it's bumpy tonight. Here's what I need to do is get this map. Right there. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing good tonight. It's a really beautiful Halloween night. I think we're good right here. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful night. The next destination we're headed towards is the fictional. Let's check our flight plan. Yeah, it is the fictional Crystal Lake. We're headed out towards New Jersey, and we are headed towards the it's the fictional stand-in, the fictional Crystal Lake from Camp Crystal Lake. So that's real cool. Like I said, nice windy night, gloomy Halloween weather, if I'd ever say. Absolute Halloween weather. Got the clouds, got a little bit of rain. But yeah, headed over to New Jersey.
Stoner 69420, heavy contact, Cleveland Center on 128.45. Good day.
Going to 128.45. Stoner 69er 420 heavy.
Yeah, it's got the flight plan and everything. And shout out to Microsoft Sim for the idea for this.
Cleveland Center, Stoner 69er 420 heavy, 3000. Stoner 69er 420 heavy, Cleveland Center, altimeter 2981. Radar contact continue.
Okay, now that we have our flight following, as I was saying, Microsoft Flight Sim today while I was working did a flight called, they do fly-in Fridays or whatever, and the community can gather and fly a flight plan that they select and stuff. And I was at work, so I was getting that paper, but I wanted to do this flight, and I'm glad I got home enough time to it's not completely pitch black, to where we can, you know, we're gonna see some classic spots. But yeah, the next one being the fictional Crystal Lake from Camp Crystal Lake. It is a like Boy Scout camp. So it's an actual usable Boy Scout camp that they use in New Jersey, but it was also a stand-in for Crystal Lake. So super interesting little fact there. Did you hear that wind on the plane? But I think it says we've got about an hour. This first part was easy, but yeah, as you can see, our next spot, all our next spots on this flight are at the end of the flight. So, but no, I'm very excited for this. So as we make our way towards New Jersey. We're flying through Cleveland right now. Shout out Cleveland. And then we're gonna make our way. Yeah, to New Jersey, and then from there, y'all will see. Y'all will see. But I think we're at a really good altitude right now, 3,000 feet. We're cruising at 185 knots. That's good, you know, we're not in any rush. It will get dark, it's already kind of gloomy. We still have some visibility to see the stuff that we want to see. And I've made sure our flight plane goes directly over these spots to where we get the best vantage points. But Microsoft does fly-in or flight Fridays to where the community can fly in. This was the flight plan for today. They've recently done one in Thailand, so that was cool. but if there was a way I could do it, I would love to do the Goonies on Flight Sim, but I don't know. I don't think it'll be a thing. So, but this is definitely one of those things where you can definitely do it. And that's cool, and that's why I wanted to input that flight plan. I had to do it manually because I don't know how to use that tool, but it worked just fine for me. I had to kind of pinpoint each location, but that worked. So sit back, relax, enjoy the night vibes as we head over to, like I said, the New Jersey area to see Crystal Lake. It is so turbulent, by the way. That's insane. The wind is nuts. But I was watching their live stream on Twitch, Flight Sim, Microsoft official, whatever, and literally so many people were flying and doing this thing, and I just thought that was lit. I don't need the landing lights on, right? Only when we're landing. That's what I thought. Man, you can see the wind and how much it's affecting the plane right now. Like I'm not even touching the plane, and the plane is it's cruising. It's all on autopilot. But you can just see how intense this wind is. You know, as a matter of fact, I am going to. I didn't even do the freaking initialization. I'm such a good freaking pilot, bro. God. And then we need weather. Maybe there's not weather. Maybe it's literally just wind. To me, it just seems like there was just an insane amount of wind. Yeah, bro. Is autopilot on? Yeah, autopilot's on. It is just the wind. I guess we keep a watch over it. There it is. Holy crap. Yo. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Straight intense. When you really sit here still, you can really see like just how insane it is. Ha ha. Gosh, bro. You're freaking flying. Okay. We're slowly making our way. And I think we can we're gonna pitch up the airspeed a little bit until go a little bit quicker. Because in reality, yeah, our next stop is in New Jersey. It's at, like I said, fictional Crystal Lake. So, it says about 54 minutes, 40, or what, 45 minutes. Look how quickly we're turning that into about 30. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight through this
altimeter 2972, radar contact continue.
500.
Got to gain a little bit of altitude. It says we're 500 feet, and actually you see the mountains below us there, so yeah, we got to get a little bit higher. Perfect. Oh, that's intense, bro. Man. My name's Tyrone. I'm about to check the weather. I feel like I saw some thunder up there. There's some lightning. Nah, we look to be good.
Stoner 69er 420, heavy contact. New York Center on 1 tree, 4 decimal 8. Good day. 1 tree, 4 decimal 8 for Stoner 69er 420 heavy. New York Center, Stoner 69er 420 heavy, 3600.
Stoner 69er 420 heavy, New York Center, altimeter 29er 69er, radar contact, continue.
Man, it's definitely like a pretty rough day out. A pretty rough night out for Halloween. It's definitely. gonna knock it back down to 185 knots and just cruise at this point. They said a cruising speed of 200 knots. Now we're at 200. As y'all can see, we're making our way. We're here. We're making our way to Crystal Lake, which is right about here. No, not right about here. We're going to fly right over it. And then from there, it's going to be some really iconic places that you will definitely know just from when I mention the name. I really definitely will try to think of more flights that we could do that, I mean, in reality, my 808's Trip Around the World series is doing that. We are about to start hitting some absolutely iconic destinations on that. I think I have about the next 25 legs planned. Yeah, the next 25 I think are planned out. But I'm gonna really think about how I could do. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if some other flight simmers have done flights like this where we highlight filming spots. And if so, that to me would be a really fun videos to do, really fun flights. So, me of course mapping out the whole flight plan and doing it that way, so I know it's it's good. And that's fun practice for me to physically add a waypoint and map it out myself. I like that. So to find it on the map, just having to physically scrummage through all these lakes to find Hardwick, to then find in the corner, tucked up in the corner of New Jersey, this lake. So this one was a difficult little find, but once I found it, it's like, I don't know if there's any, I know Oregon could be, but Oregon is not like, I'm not thinking that's going to be the best for a filming location style video. Okay, we're about 28 minutes out from our next destination here on our Halloween night flight. I hope y'all are enjoying it. If you are, hit that like button. I really do appreciate all the love on the YouTube. We've hit 200 subscribers. It's a serious blessing because I love doing these videos and I love seeing what y'all say. And even if y'all are just here to watch, I appreciate you for it. And I'm gonna keep grinding out the content because you already know what it is, man. I love doing it. So, I mean, this is going up directly after filming, so super dope. Okay, easing our way.
Stoner
Absolutely,
69er 420 heavy contact
Hello?
approach on 118.25.
Hello?
Good day.
yeah, good day.
118.25. Stoner 69er 420 heavy.
Harrisburg. No. Okay.
Approach. Stoner 69er 420 heavy. 3500.
Look at this turbulence.
Stoner 69er 420 heavy. Approach. Altimeter 2965. Radar contact. Continue.
Harrisburg. Okay, bet. But no, dude, that was insane turbulence. Bump up the speed a little bit. there's Selinsgrove and Penn Valley. Not that I know what those are, but shout out to Selinsgrove. Shout out to Surbury. Sunbury. Yeah, Sunbury. Is that an airport? Not 100%. There's a lot of little towns out here. Oh, what the heck? Interesting. Okay, we're sub 20 minutes away. Camp Crystal Lake. At least the fictional version of it. On this gloomy Halloween night. I hope everyone's enjoying. Leaving out of Pittsburgh, it was definitely gloomy. And now we've got amazing visibility. So that's all I cared about. It's a nice clear night. So keep that up for a sec so I don't miss it. as you can see, once we make it to Crystal Lake, yeah, basically our next destination's
Stoner 69er 420 heavy contact Wilkes-Barre approach on 126 decimal tree. Good day.
Okay.
Going to 126 decimal tree. Stoner 69er 420 heavy.
What the hell? Electrical went out. Such a Halloween thing to have happen.
69er 420 heavy. 3500.
Okay, so we
Stoner 69er 420 heavy. Wilkes-Barre approach. Altimeter 2960. Radar contact. Continue.
bet. It's just each time we enter in a new zone, we gotta get our new flight following and stuff. But yeah, we're about 13 minutes out from Crystal Lake, and I will be sure that we slow it down to about 185 knots whenever we get to there. And depending on how close our last destinations are to Crystal Lake, I'm pretty sure they're closer than the trek to Crystal Lake has been. But we're just cruising. It's a fun Halloween flight, but I'm saying I think they're closer, so we'll see. That'll depend. That'll help our cruise speed, or help me determine what I want to set our cruise speed to. But for now, go a little bit faster than 200, just considering we've been flying for a little bit. Enjoying the night skies here this beautiful October 31st. You know, this is one of those games that, you know, the console wars is over, guys. Let's be real. You guys are watching me fly a Halloween flight on a PS5, a base PS5. This is running pretty hella smooth, bro. Running pretty smooth. So, you know, as you go, it's like you can see all the little airports, and I mean, I've barely scratched the surface. We've covered a lot of ground on our trip around the World Series, and honestly, we are going to Ireland next on our trip around the world, so I'm really excited for that. We're going to be seeing some amazing destinations, or amazing views there, iconic views, so really looking forward to that, and all the legs that follow, because they're going to be pretty epic, guys. So if you haven't watched that yet, my 808's trip around the World Series is also on my YouTube channel. I do a bunch of different, I do career mode on this on my YouTube. I do 808's trip around the world. Usually I'll document whenever I get like a momentous certificate, like I get a licensed PPL, you know, I documented my whole grind up to finally buying my first Cirrus Vision jet for my first VIP company, as well as our first Cessna 172 Skyhawk for our cargo. And it's just like, it's been an awesome journey. I really do enjoy this game a lot. Out of all the games, like, I feel like I put a lot of hours into this on Xbox, and I'm really grateful that they've given me the opportunity to beta test this on PS5, and it runs so good. I'm really looking forward to, I mean, as y'all saw, electrical went out on that screen and flicked right back on, and we've been chilling ever since. not gonna lie, but on Xbox, literally this screen would just be out. It'd be tweaking. Keep in mind, this is the rolling cache. It's literally minimal, whatever the game started with. Whereas on my Xbox, I have about 100 gigs on my Series S reserved for this game, and it still doesn't run as smooth, which says a lot. We're about 8 minutes out, guys. But I know y'all eat this content up, so I'm like, I really appreciate it. Because I love the flights, bro. Like I said, I literally love them. Someday, maybe I'll get to fly. If anything, I'm going to own a Cirrus Vision jet, just like this one. And I will hire a pilot. I have a couple friends that fly commercial. So maybe I'll steal them so I can use it for my business needs. But yeah, bro, I mean, the turbulence will be incredible in this thing, apparently. And then again, this is a sim. When I get my PC set up, I can't wait, like, I get my PC set up, I'm going to just really looking forward to that as well. That's around Thanksgiving time. Not gonna lie, well, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping, since it's like a Boy Scout camp, Cub Scout camp, whatever, that it'll be well lit around Camp Crystal Lake. Let's go down just a little bit, because we're getting a little bit closer.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I will.
Pull up.
It's like you can't even look. Okay, you can see it. You can see it. We're good, folks. We gotta stay at this altitude right here. We're gonna be fine. I thought we weren't gonna be able to see it. Back down to 200 knots. We're about 5 minutes out. It's been a really bumpy flight, folks. Extremely bumpy. And I mean, we are low altitude, but it's gotta be just horrible weather. You guys see this? Oh my gosh. Imagine we're literally just on an hour-ish flight, on an hour-ish trek. And up, electrical went out again. Halloween cheer. Hey, come on. There we go. Oh yeah. Look how much wind is. Okay, we're getting close to it. like I was saying, I'm going to look up and see if I can figure out any flights similar to this for filming locations that people have done, to where I can do more of those, and maybe I'll make it a series. This will be the very first video in our 808's filming location flights. And hopefully, if all turns out well, I'll be able to do another episode. So we'll see. But the goal is to be able to find another flight plan and do it for y'all. Okay guys, we are really approaching Crystal Lake now. I need to just really watch this map closely. Now we're down to 185, because we're getting real close to it. So, it was a Boy Scout camp, and it's been like the fictional Crystal Lake. I just don't want to miss it, so I really want to stay on this map until I see the, like, almost the nose of the plane getting really close to it. That way I know we're damn near over it. Okay. We're getting close. Help God. No, 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 no. Hold up, is that it? Yeah. I think this is the lake right there. Yeah, wow, that... Oh wait, no, what the hell? We're not even there yet. I zoomed in on the flight plan, so we're good. We're approaching it soon.
Stoner 69er 420, heavy contact New York approach on 127.6. Good day.
127.6 for Stoner 69er 420 heavy. New York approach, Stoner 69er 420 heavy, 2900.
Stoner 69er 420 heavy, New York approach, altimeter 2951, radar contact, continue.
Now we can really see us flying over it. Okay. Okay, folks, here we go. Right when I hit this other lake, right about now. Okay, go outside. There's a little lake this next lake we see right here. That is Camp Crystal Lake right there, folks. That is the fictional Camp Crystal Lake. There we go. That actually was a great view. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really needed that good view. Okay, literally our next destination is only 12 minutes away. So it'll be a quick little journey. Okay, good. I'm so glad we got a nice view of Crystal Lake. Next in our Halloween night flight, we are headed to somewhere that is an absolute classic. An absolute classic. We are headed over to somewhere from the 1999 film all the way to the, you know, the classic cartoon, The Legend of, and, no, I'm just going to say it. We are on the way to Sleepy Hollow. Yes, that's right, folks. We're on the way to the legendary Sleepy Hollow. Absolute classic. Literally a classic. The plane has been nothing but perfect for this. I'm really glad I took the Cirrus. I'm really glad I watched their tutorial, because they helped me kind of get a grasp on the speed that I'd want to run. And now when I do these flights, I'm going to take the Cirrus, and I know I want to run 185 on the airspeed, and I want anywhere from 2,800 on the, what are we at on the altitude? 2,900 to 3,500. That's the altitude range that's actually perfect. Starting out at 3,500, and then it's been better for right now at 2,900. And we could make changes as we go if we need. We had the mountains, so we needed to raise it up a little bit. Now we needed to get a little closer in order to see Crystal Lake, which we've got to see it perfect thanks to, well, honestly, our map helped us a lot, pinpointing exactly when to, pull the camera view out. 9 minutes out, okay. But yeah, this is, to me, this is like a tour. And, I mean, there are cities that we could do a tour in. We could do many cities that like tours, but I'm doing that in my trip around the World Series pretty much. Whenever we hit a destination where it's extremely explorable. But now I know we're just going to hop in the Cirrus no matter what. I don't need any other plane. We cruise at this speed right here. Even a little bit lower. We're good, dude. We're good. It's doing this like cake. So definitely. We can. Hello? It scared me. But as you can see, the weather is this weather is literally Halloween. If you could, put a weather on a night, this is 100% undeniably Halloween. You can literally see the cars down below us. That is an amazing detail. Wow, that's amazing to see. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is so dope. And it is an absolute Halloween style night. I just love the vibes of the Halloween style. Like if you look outside, it just looks amazing. It's straight up Halloween style, bro. And I love it. The Stranger Things trailer came out. Y'all be ready. It's gonna be epic.
Stoner 69420 heavy contact Philadelphia. Approach on 132.8. Good day.
132.8. Stoner 69420 heavy.
Let's get that cruise. Oh, okay, Philly. We over in Philly now. We just went.
Approach. Stoner 69420 heavy.
Went from Jersey to Philly, just like that.
Stoner 69420 heavy, Philadelphia approach. Altimeter 2950, radar contact, continue.
Okay, we good. We got our flight following, huh? Like I said, as we get into new territory, we gotta just, it's like a check-in. We're just checking in, letting them know what's going on, letting them know, hey, we're flying at this altitude, and we're flying at this speed, and hey, we're going here. That's it. That's how it works. Other than that extreme rough bit of turbulence up in Jersey, it's not too bad right now. But that was incredibly insane. All the way from Pittsburgh to Jersey was nuts. Horrible freaking turbulence, bro. And even this is pretty rough. I mean, in reality, is a citation going to be better? Damn, dude. Then again, compared to a Cirrus, like, how much is a like, how much is a citation? So I mean, no, exactly. A citation new is 4.5 mil. Yeah, Cirrus Jet. I would want to get the latest G2 Plus model. That's about 3.2 to 3.6 mil.
Stoner 69420 heavy contact Philadelphia approach on 119.75. Good day.
119.75 for Stoner 69420 heavy.
We're getting real close to Sleepy Hollow, folks. I have no idea what. Hello. I have no idea what to expect, but we are getting nice right into the city again. As you can see, all the lights around us. But in order to not miss it, I'm going to stay right here. Our plane's doing fine, so I'm going to watch this. And when it hits flight plan 2, which is our next destination up Sleepy Hollow, I'm pretty sure Sleepy Hollow is right up here, and it's over the water. Oh, it zoomed out. Huh. Yeah, I think Sleepy Hollow is over the water, bro. Okay, folks. It looks like when we hit this curve here, Sleepy Hollow is going to be like right up here. Interesting. Is it going to be right at the curve here? Yeah, it is. Should be like right over here. What? Okay, it's right down there. You can barely see it, but there it is. The creepy town of Sleepy Hollow. Right over there. It's a little town. So it's right between the V. Right there, that's Sleepy Hollow. Okay, so that's... And the plane is following our flight plan perfect, dude. I freaking love that, man. Shout out to the Cirrus, man. This is incredible. The whole flight, it's just been incredible. We're about 7 minutes out from our last stop here before we make our final descent to Kilo Foxtrot Rico Gary and KFRG. So our next stop, the final stop in our tour, I'll be 2900. Yeah, let's do it. Our last stop in our tour here, our beautiful Halloween night flight is... Whoa! We've hit a bunch of turbulence again, folks. I'm gonna zoom out on this actually. I don't want to say it just yet. Is it on? It's still on, yeah. I thought I pressed altitude something. We're gonna lower our altitude just a little bit, guys, just cause I think it may help us see a little bit better as far as, you know, get the right view and stuff. It is a nice gloomy Halloween night, so we do want to get the best view we can get. What does that say? New Rochelle? interesting. I don't know where that is, but there's New Rochelle. Looks like we're on the coast of somewhere. We're leaving the city behind, and we're headed over to. I didn't even tell y'all. We are going to the classic, absolute classic Amityville, where they had the Amityville horror. Yep, I said it. I said it and I meant it. We are headed straight to Amityville, a classic town. That's literally the last stop before we make our final descent into, like I said, Kilo, Foxtrot, Ricky, Gary. Spitalo tuya, te kilando porate. Hello? Hello! Rick! I knew I was forgetting something.
Approach. Stoner 6-9er, 420 heavy, 2500.
Stoner 6-9er 420 heavy. Approach. Altimeter 2947. Radar contact.
Oh yeah. We're making it right into New York, bro. Because Amityville is in New York. It's right past New York. Sleepy Hollow is right before New York. It's like, you know, right before we hit the city, and then Amityville is either right past New York or we're gonna miss New York and it's just in a different part of New York. What's this? Oh, okay. Keep the wings aligned. Well, I can't if it's... Okay. Well, I can't if it's bad weather, guys. Is that Oyster Bay? Shout out to Oyster Bay, bro. There we go. That was insane. Yep, that's Oyster Bay. It's almost cockeyed. You see that? It's cockeyed for some reason, man. Is the wind that strong right now? Is the wind that strong right now? The wind has got to be terribly strong if it's going that crazy. That's nuts. So it says we're about a minute and 53 seconds away from Amityville. So folks, get ready for the last stop here on 808's Halloween night flight. It's been an amazing ride. I think it's right over there, actually. Is that it? No, that's Republic. Amityville must... Oh, Amityville. We're going to literally fly directly over Amityville. We've got to go a little slower. Let's go to 169. I'm not gonna lie. Or 170. Because literally, if you see, we're gonna... Right here. When we make this curve up here, there's the airport. This is where we're landing. That's our airport. Amityville is like literally right here. there's a baseball field. So that's a cool view. Shout out to that, brother. Oh, is this Amityville right here? Hold up. It's right over there. There's Amityville.
Stoner 69er 420 Heavy is 2 miles southwest, 2500 kilo to land.
That was a little anticlimactic on the,
Stoner 69er 420 Heavy, Republic Tower, altimeter 2950. Enter left base, runway tree 2.
Make left base runway tree 2. Stoner 69er 420 Heavy.
Stoner 69er 420 Heavy, wind 277 at 20. Cleared to land runway tree 2.
perfect.
Cleared to land runway tree 2. Stoner 69er 420 Heavy.
I'm just gonna hand fly us into, maybe I can hand fly us over Amityville real quick. Right here. Okay, now it's kind of. I'm a pro at this. Landing gear. Let's get our flaps up. Coming in a little hot.
500, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
Okay, folks. Wow, I can land. We have a huge runway to land on. Okay, slow her down.
Stoner 69er 420 Heavy, exit runway, when able.
Heard that? I think they're gonna get us to parking.
Republic Tower, Stoner 69er 420.
I guess I gotta cancel my landing
Cancel
intentions.
landing intention.
Stoner 69er 420 Heavy, exit runway, when able. Stoner 69er 420 Heavy, your cancellation is received.
Republic ground, Stoner 69er 420 Heavy, taxi to parking. Stoner 69er420 Heavy. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha 6 Alpha November. Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha 6 Alpha November. Stoner 69er420 Heavy.
Oh, there's a car. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this Halloween night flight. I don't know about Amityville. That was a little messed up there. I could have done a little bit better on that. Y'all did see it though. You visibly saw it, as well as Sleepy Hollow. We didn't do very good at getting but Halloween night flight was better to me. So we had an amazing flight, I think, regardless. It was still super fun. The last two waypoints were a little, you know, but I think next time we can, hey, dude, hey! Okay, you just crashed. You guys gotta fire him, bro. But yeah, I think we had a great flight, separate from, you know, I wish the views from the last two were better. Parking brakes on. Yeah, you know, I wish the view from the last two, Amityville and Sleepy Hollow, were better. But there will be more flights like this, I feel like. We're going to figure it out. We're going to make sure that there are more flights. I'm going to figure out a way to create more not night flights per se, but filming location flights. We're going to figure out a way. I don't know what we could do. I'm going to try to be creative with it, but let's power her down. We had another successful flight here on Flight Sim. Let's get our door open here. It's Halloween, so you know we had to do a night flight. Let's exit. And yeah, you know we had to do a night flight. Let's get the chocks on. Pilot cover. Engine cover. And that's that. Just like that, folks. We've made it here to Kilo, Foxtrot, Ricky, Gary. After a flight, or after a Halloween night flight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know there's going to be a lot to come with the 808's trip around the world, and so there might not be another one of these for quite some time. But just know there's a lot coming with the other series on the channel. But signing off here, Halloween night, flashlight in hand, plane parked up, and primed for our next venture. Signing off till the next one. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and share with a homie. Have a great night, and until the next one, 808 Tim out.